Hello and welcome to my channel. I've got an AzureBeauty kit, dip powder kit, so I'm going to show you that. I didn't buy it, it was sent to me, but I will give my honest opinion. So thank you very much AzureBeauty for sending this to me. I can just about get it under. Can you see just how big this box is? So full of goodies. So I will open it up. If you go back in my other videos, I have had another kit that you can see, but these are the latest colours. So you get your colour sheet, your information sheet on how to do it all, and a little card. So I'll just throw that box away. So here's the first one. It's an after service card. Many thanks for choosing this product. Any problems at all, we can contact them there. That's really good. Then there's the how-to. I'm sure if you've used a dip kit before, you'll know how easy it is, but that's the instructions on how to do it there, but I will show you. And then this is like the color depth, so you go lighter, and then each time you do it, it goes a little bit darker. So I'll get all this out. They look like really nice colors, look quite natural. Underneath, I just found this. There's a little file for like buffing, you know, smoothing it all out before you put your top coat on, and 2 extra brushes. So if you mess up with your brushes, you've got 2 extra little brushes here, and that's really handy. I'll pop those to the side. So you've got this dish here. Running out of room. So this is where you can sprinkle, you see. So you pop your finger in like that, and then you can pour the mixture. So if you have a really long nail, it'll still work. There's plenty of room. So these are the bottles. So this one is dip powder base. So what you do is you just pour paint on your nail. I will be doing it on these tips so that I can demo all the different colours for you. Like that. Hang on, let me just bring this camera down. There we go, that might be a little bit better. So you just paint it on as though you would a polish, and then pour your powder over. Keep doing that, and then when you're ready and you want to harden it, then you go on with number 2, and that's to activate it. That will make it really, really strong and hard. Then you grab your little file and you just buff it till it's nice and smooth. And once it's smooth, you go over with your gel top coat, and that's you finished. Or you can then add artwork, whatever you want to do, stickers. And also there's this brush saver, so if you do get any product, I haven't yet with AzureBeauty, it's always kept my brush nice, but if you get any sticky bits or anything on there, you can pop it in your saver. That will clean it, and you can swap out with the brush heads if you want to. There's also a cuticle pusher. I mean, these aren't cheap on their own to buy from a shop, but these are part of the kit, so you can push your cuticle back, you can clean under your nails, you can go around the edge. I won't be going around the edge because, like I say, I'll be using these, so I'll just sprinkle over. But if you're sprinkling over actual nails, you want to just sort of make a very fine line going round before you press on the activator, and that will keep it all nice. I could actually do them maybe on another video, because I have got not long nails but longish. And can you see how I'm just scraping in here? Sorry if you don't like things like this, but I'm just showing you how you can tidy up your edges before you start. Get a little brush. It's really soft. So that's just to brush everything off when you've done the powder. So when it's all soaked in, you can just brush very lightly and it will take it all off the skin. So that's really handy. And then my favourite, I love these little buffers. They're great. So you use this, because this is coarser, just to break that down, make it smooth, and then finish it off with your buffer before you put your top coat on, which in this case is the gel top number 3. It's probably sounding more complicated than it is, so we'll just get started and I can show you. the very first colour, look at that sheen. That looks gorgeous. I hope it looks as good on. It's really pretty. Now when you open them, you have this little sort of spongy top. They're really easy to lift. So you just peel it. Oh, that is gorgeous. It's very, very, very sparkly. Absolutely gorgeous. But it is going to go everywhere. It's very fine. I'll just pop that in there like that. Yeah, it's going to go everywhere. But that is really, really pretty. So that's the first one. So because this isn't a natural nail and I want that number 1 base to stick, I am just going to buff this very lightly just to take that shine off. Can you see? And that will help it stick for a better demo. You wouldn't have to do this with your natural nail maybe, I don't think. But can you see, because it's plastic, I didn't want it not to stick. So you grab your number 1. By the way, in the description there will be a link if you want to purchase this. So you just go over it like that. With the base. And then, can you see? Yeah. Just, whoops. Just pour this over. It's going over. I knew it would because it's so light. Can you see how it's just like body glitter now? It's gorgeous. Really gorgeous colour. It's like a peachy gold. And then I just let it sit and tap it upside down. Again, you can do that with your nail just the same. Or you can dip your nail in if it's a nice short nail. Look at that. I hope that's coming across on camera. It's really pretty. So that's the first one. It's like beautiful. In the sun, if you wore this in the summer, the peaches and the golds, beautiful. So I'm just going to let that sit. Then grab my brush and brush that down. Because it's so fine, it is really, yeah. Like that. On the other side. Maybe shouldn't have done the glitter one first because I've infected everything. So I will do that for 3 goes because they said you can do it 1, 2 or 3 layers. So I will do a second one and a third one and then I'll be back. Okay, first impressions of the first one. It's extremely fly away. So don't wear anything that you're going to be going out in because you will get covered in this dust. I don't know if you can see, I've got like, see the tiny little bits? I've got a green dressing gown on and it's sparkling and sprinkling everywhere. I don't mind sprinkles as it happens. Can you see? Look, I've got like little twinkles on my hands now as well. So it has gone absolutely everywhere and I've been as careful as possible. So before I activate that, I am going to pour all this back in here. So that's the first one anyway. It's number 19. Extremely, extremely fly away. I've tipped it all out and can you see it's left like a shimmer, so I'm going to have to go and wash this out as well. But before I do that, I'll show you about the activator. So number 2 is the activator. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be wearing your clothes that you go outside in with this. Top tip. So with this, you just lavishingly just spread it all over, making sure that it gets every last bit. You can just see the colour changes a little, so if you just keep dabbing it until you can see it's all gone and it just soaks its way in. And then just pop that to the side for a few minutes to let that harden. Once that's hardened, you can take your file, so if it was your actual nail or whatever, you can then file the edges to keep that all nice and tidy because it's gone hard. See how you can hear that clicking? That means it's gone hard. So you can do that and just file it. And then you can take your buffer and you can just buff, just gently. And that will make it all nice and smooth. And then once that's done, you can go over with your gel top, which is number 3. So then you just go over with the beautiful top coat, because that's what gel top is. And let that dry. And there we have it. That's the first one. It's like a peachy gold colour, and I imagine when the sun's on it, it will be really, really pretty. It'll stand out. But personally, far too much hassle. Look at all that glitter all over my fingers. It's gone absolutely everywhere. And like I say, I poured it really, really carefully. Don't know if you can see that, all that sparkle. It's up to you, obviously, but I'm just telling you my opinion because I always say the truth. Number 19, yeah, it's too much work for me, personally. But I'll try all the other colours and then I'll bring them all out and show you the numbers. But that's how to use the product, really easy. The only difference is with your fingers, you can dip it in the pot or you can sprinkle just the same, it just depends. But I'm going to have a bath to get all this off. You see it's all in the cuticles and everywhere. This is the second colour in the box. It's number 22 and it was much, much heavier. It wasn't like a flyaway, so it was super easy to use. So there you go, and it's a beautiful French. So you could just have that as a plain white and then do nail art on it with like a liner, a striper brush, anything you want really. Use it as a background to another colour, or you could do it as a French, where you just dip part of the nail into the pot. But there you go, it is a really fresh white, beautiful. So that's number 22. The next one is like a peachy pink, baby pink, but with just a touch of peach. It's very pretty. It's number 41. Again, that wasn't flyaway. It had more of a chalky feel to it, so it was really easy to use and smooth. I didn't even need to file it. Number 71 is a definite cashmere, beautiful natural cashmere. So if you imagine that, I'm trying to show you, pop that on your nail like that. So it is a really pretty cashmere. 124 is the next one, and it's another naturally nude colour. If people like the sort of nude look, went on really well. The next one is 189, another creamy looking one, very pale. It's not white, it's like an off-white pink, really, really pretty. They're definitely going down this natural route. Went on ever so smoothly. This one's 190 and it's a rich chocolate. $229 is the next one, and it's a baby pink, shell pink maybe. $237 is the next one, and it's a very pale silver with just a few twinkles. Number 263, it's like a dusky purpley grey. So this number is 305, and it's like a rich browny terracotta type colour. 353 is a very pretty pink glitter, very, very pretty, and it's not flyaway, so it's really easy to use. So that's 353, and then 417 is like a very light peach. This one is a very, very delicate peachy pink, very pretty, 443. 485, I don't know how to describe this colour. It's like an icy white with a tiny bit of sparkle, but not like sparkly. I really don't know how to describe it. So there you go, that's what it looks like. On to the last 5, so it's 502 and it's a nice rich chocolate. 535 is like a dusky rose. Now I have smudged that a little bit when I dipped it in the pot, so I do apologise, but that's the colour. Very much like a flesh tone dusty rose. 542 is a lovely lilac, very pretty. Number 543 is another dusky rose, so there are some very similar colours in this pack. Slight differences, but they are very similar. The last one is 544 and it's a chocolatey jelly colour and it has like little silver pieces in. So that's all the colours. I've gone and individually shown you, but that's all the colours grouped together. You can see how they're all of the same sort of pattern, colour palette rather. So it's a lovely kit, absolutely gorgeous. I've really enjoyed using them. I didn't even need to use these saver brushes because they just kept clean every time. Everything went on really well. Good quality powders. So like and subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.